Day 2 of the NFL Draft, Mary Kay, and the big thing today, we got to meet Baker Mayfield and got to meet Denzel Ward, the Browns' 2 top 5 picks from Thursday. They were both in town, both held press conferences. So your first impressions of each guy?
Well, first of all, I thought that Baker Mayfield was all business. I think he really tried to show that he's going to come in here, he won't be a distraction. He even said that he's not going to do any of the antics that we have known him for, and I really think that he's going to try to buckle down and take his lead from Tyrod Taylor and Drew Stanton.
Yeah, and look, it'll be actions speak louder than words. Of course, he's going to say all the right things today. We'll see how it plays out over the next few years. As far as Denzel Ward goes, we got to hear from him about coming from Nordonia to Columbus, now back up to Northeast Ohio, about 30 miles northwest of where he played in high school. So that's an exciting thing for him. We got to hear from his mom today, too. I'm going to write a little bit about that and sort of what they've gone through with his dad passing. Just a really interesting story with Ward.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, they are so excited about what Ward brings to the table in terms of his speed, in terms of his coverage ability, and, I think they're really looking at him as sort of their next Joe Hayden. They expect him to come in here and lock down one side of the field and be that guy for them. And again, brings a lot of speed to that back end, and they're very excited about him.
Yeah, and we heard from Elliott Wolf and Alonzo Highsmith today, and Elliott was answering a question about Denzel Ward, and Highsmith jumped in and said he's fast. Yeah. And that's the thing about Ward. He is very, very fast. That's something the Browns wanted to add.
Absolutely. And, those two guys, they had a little bit of fun with each other. They talked a little bit about the flag planting incident, and they kind of kidded around a little bit about that. Talked about Denzel's going to buy him a steak dinner and show him around Cleveland a little bit. So starting to be a little chemistry between the 2 first-round picks.
And now the Browns also made a few picks today. They brought in Nick Chubb. They brought in Austin Corbett. Corbett, a guard from Nevada who could end up playing left tackle, and you've got to think he's going to get consideration there since they took him at such a high spot. And then, of course, Chubb, just a powerful running back that is going to pair with Carlos Hyde, built a little bit like Carlos Hyde, should really help their running game.
Yeah, so again, we'll start with Corbett. He was picked with the number 33 overall pick, and really, he has a chance to be the heir apparent to Joe Thomas. Sean Coleman's going to start out at that position, but that is the reason I think that they drafted Austin Corbett. He is their candidate to fill in, and he was the successor to Joel Bitonio at Nevada, so he's got that connection, and eventually he might be playing right next to him. We move on to Nick Chubb, and he's got a tremendous story. I've been looking more and more into it as the night goes on, and he overcame a gruesome knee injury. It included a dislocation, 3 torn ligaments. He had to battle his way back, and just his perseverance and determination to do that, I think, is a major reason the Browns think that he's somebody that can play their brand of football.
So 2 days are in the books. Day 3 is coming on Saturday. We have full coverage of everything at cleveland.com/Browns.